We'd like to welcome y'all back to the Mr. and Mrs. Smith podcast. Well, not podcast, vlog.
Yes, vlog.
I'm new, cuz. Blame it on my head, not my heart.
You're so used to the Nothing to Lose podcast.
Fact. We'd like to welcome y'all back to the Nothing to Lose podcast. Welcome y'all back to the motherfucking Nothing to Lose podcast. So we'd like to welcome y'all back to the Nothing to Lose podcast. Man, how y'all doing out there, man? Make sure y'all interacting with us, too. Ask us questions and shit so I can shoot your hopes and dreams down. Hey, but look, it's been a busy week. You know, that's my favorite truck in the world. That's the truck I'm talking about.
Yeah, she driving slow as shit, too.
That's because it drove by weirdo. But, yeah, man, it's been a good week. When God closed one door, he damn sure opened another. Figure that one. How your week been?
It's had its ups and downs, but the things that I consider downs were not downs. This week has been excellent. We're blessed and highly favored. Like he said, God has been opening doors. So yeah, I can't complain. I will complain because I'm a complainer, but I can't complain.
You been getting sales? Y'all tap in with Lush Hair. It's the summertime. You know you need your bun wigs.
Those aren't even the most popular anymore. But yeah.
What's the most popular? 24 inches?
Yeah, the deep wave bundles are the most popular. Last summer the bun wigs was popping, I think, because people couldn't really get to the hair salon. They didn't know where their next meal was coming from, but they still wanted their hair done. So they was rocking with the bun wigs. They're like the most affordable items on the site. But now people got their jobs again, got them PPP loans. So they getting the bundles again.
Come spend with N2L merch with the PPPs.
Right. So you can get dragged to jail in style. I'm just saying.
I don't think everybody going.
Yeah, they can't arrest everybody, can they?
That's a fact. Boo, let's talk about the OC finale. You going to? Because the people need to know. We talked about it on the other vlog. Talk about they had Chris Brown up there.
They did. That was a cute little 2 episodes.
It was more than 2 episodes.
It was probably only 2.
Nah, he first met her. Then it was the little beef in class. Then they had the reconciling.
All
then they started going together.
One episode.
Okay.
And then the second episode was when the band girl was mad that him and the other chick was talking. And then she broke up with him at the end of that episode. What y'all should know about me is that I have a pretty good memory. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to bring up something if I don't think it's right. So, I believe it was only 2 episodes.
You got over Marissa's death.
Barely.
It was an earthquake.
But I don't want to tell everything for people who do want to catch it or check it out. But I will say that they wrapped it up as nicely as they could have. You could tell that the show started, like, the ratings started going down because every other season had 25 episodes and the last one had 16 episodes. But at least they had a chance to tie it up.
I thought it was 15.
It was 16, I think.
Okay.
They had a chance to tie it up, though, so I can't complain. It was alright.
Facts, it's out here sunny. We're about to go to the store. I'm feeling good.
Let's be real. When y'all see us in the car, we're probably going to the store. Like, I don't know.
It's low-key. Take some hints from us, my nigga. It's low-key the pandemic. Stop going out here.
we not that couple. We're not, let's hit up a bar.
Motherfuckers is dying. My homeboy came over today. What are you talking about?
My grandma tested positive to it.
Jeez. Your grandma, the one I love?
I forgot to tell you. Here we are, a year and some change later, and she works at a nursing home. Far too old to be working, but you can't tell her that. If that lady still want to go to work, let her work. But yeah, they test them every few days And yeah, she tested positive today, and they sent her right home. I was upset when my mama told me, but the fact that like she not really having no symptoms, you know what I'm saying? It's just by the grace of God she got tested, because she lived with, you know, so much of, you know, other family members. Too. I'm happy that they kind of nipping it in the bud. I haven't talked to nobody after we found out, but I'm hoping they handling that, you know.
We know a lot of people
Smart.
on both sides of the family and friends of family that's coming up green with that shit. That's why we try to stay out the way, champ.
Yeah, it's not really worth it. We iffy on the vaccines, and at the same time, you know, don't nobody want to just be reckless, so we kind of stay in the house. If I'm not with my mom and them, or I'm not at work, in the house. So.
And the circus is pretty small anyway.
Yeah.
Or if it's not like on business.
Yeah. Cause I've been doing makeup lately. I did makeup last weekend. I'm doing makeup again this weekend. It sounds so good to say.
Stop playing with her fucking name, bro.
It just sounds so good to say. And I think I'm gonna take the camera tomorrow, but that might be on my channel. But nonetheless, the point is, I be masked up out here. I don't know what people doing when they, you know what I'm saying? They not around me, so I'm not risking it for an hour, especially being in somebody's face. So, yeah.
Yeah, the little tools and fuse ain't worth your life, champ.
Nah.
Yeah, my homie comes over. I threw a shirt on his back, E12 merch. This is one of my favorite characters from X-Men. His name is Gladiator. He's also from the Silver Serpent. But he talking about, come on, yo, what we doing tonight? We at the bar? I'm like, motherfucker, we got a whole bar at the house. What the fuck we going out buying liquor for?
He knew damn well we weren't going nowhere.
Yeah, nigga, you about to leave.
He know we never go nowhere.
Facts. But
I do long to go out again, but I'm also not in no, you know, I'm not pressing it, the issue.
I'm fine with living.
You fine with living?
Yeah. I just feel like so many big things is about to happen and transpire.
Yeah.
What's some more current events?
No, I don't know what else is going on. I have a question to ask you.
Go ahead.
Okay, so this is what I want to talk about. Since we're talking about, well, we did talk about the OC and the finale episode and how it was wrapped up nicely, I want you to give me the top 5 like most memorable series finales to you. They could have wrapped it up good, they could have wrapped it up horribly. I just need you to tell me the 5 shows where the series finales stand out to you.
The number 1 most fucked up series finale is The Sopranos, bro. That is the most god-awful wrap-up because Tony was into with everybody. Like, he walks inside this diner and he was beefing with his family, but it's like he got back with his family. It's like, it's really silent. It's like the only silent episode ever. It's silent. He's looking around. You think somebody about to shoot him. Then, like, it's this awkward thing. I think he hugged his wife or some shit. And then, like, he just looking to the camera awkwardly. Then the shit just shut off. And everybody's like, yo, what the fuck? You checking your TV? Like, is something wrong with my TV? Is something wrong with my DVD?
Horrible.
I watched the shit on DVD. I said something was wrong with the DVD because I had it on bootleg. I wanted to buy in the real DVD, the same shit. I wanted to watch it on HBO Max. I said, what the fuck? Why would they do this? Yeah, Sopranos was number 1, the worst wrap-up. One of the best wrap-ups, number 2, I would say is the shit with the boy that sell meth. Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad, that wrapped up pretty nicely. And then on top of that, not only did it wrap up nicely, they came back and did the spinoff for
Jesse Pinkman.
For Jesse Pinkman, and that shit wrapped up nice. So
that's 2.
A Different World. That wrapped up nice to me.
I agree.
My boo-boo put me up on it.
I agree. I'm trying to think of my 5 and listen to his at the same time because I want to give different ones. But yes, The Different World was good.
The 5th wrap up. Y'all gotta excuse me. I don't watch a whole lot of TV. I'm just now getting into this shit. Like I was outside for a minute. The 5th one I would say that's tough. I hated the way they wrapped up Martin, so I can't say that.
Well, that could be one. The most memorable, good or bad.
Nah, that shit wasn't memorable. It was like blah. It's a talk show, but it had a few seasons, and the wrap up was the dopest wrap up ever. The Arsenio Hall show. So, Arsenio Hall kept bringing Minister Farrakhan up there, and he brought him up there the first time. They kept saying, all right, keep playing with us. You do it again. They did it again. They canceled him. But he literally had almost every rapper in the world on the last episode for the Cypher. I'm talking about from Tupac, KRS-One, Rakim, Wu-Tang, I think Big. Every you couldn't name nobody that wasn't on that shit.
You have mentioned that to me more than once.
Yeah, Ice Cube.
So was that all 5?
That was all 5.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get through my 5 before we go to the store, because I know when we come back out it might be kind of dark outside. So in no particular order, number 1, Moesha. Horrible series finale.
Yeah, I agree.
Horrible. We don't know who was pregnant. We don't know where Miles at. Did they ever get Miles back? It's just that biggest letdown. Every time I watch it, I just be hoping for a different ending.
Dub C, Master P, and Lil Kim.
Yeah, that was and the nigga from Half and Half. Remember he was the one in the jail or whatever. They met Dorian. So yeah, Moesha, huge letdown. One of the most memorable.
Can I say something though?
Yes, please.
Moesha. She had 3 of the funniest episodes I've ever seen in my life. The one where they took Dorian to boot camp, I almost shitted on myself. But that shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
The one where Moesha cracked herself across the head.
I might find a video of you laughing when you first saw that, because you got so much pleasure from that. Go ahead.
Literally, I know how that is where, alright. For the first time I literally went to boot camp, nigga, I was low-key supposed to come home, but I got a different judge. I had a different judge out of nowhere. I had a black judge at first, and he was like, yo, all you gotta do is come back, but like, they saying you did good in your classroom and you ain't had no fights and you straight, we gonna let you go home. Well, I'm like, yo, all right, I'm good. He was like, what? With your little record? Fuck this, you keep coming in and out. Yeah, let's go ahead and send you the, let's go. Boom! So I'm shocked. But the shit that hurt was my mom was thinking I was coming home that day and she started crying. And I started crying because I got emotional because she got emotional. Because I felt for her, nigga, I was pissed. So I kind of was like, Dorian. I was like, but Dad!
It was not Dorian. So anywho, moving along. The second one, no particular order. I'ma just say The Hills. That show ain't for everybody. That's the one with the white girls.
It wrapped up already?
Yeah, that show started in like 06.
You did say Marissa's on the new Hills. Okay.
Yeah, and that came on this week, so I gotta watch it. But yeah, The Hills, the wrap up was very weird because they was putting it out like it was a reality show the whole time. And then when the series ended, they had the one girl leave in like a dramatic way. Like she got in the back of a car because, you know, rich people, they get car service. So she was leaving to move out the country for like, just to live differently for a while. So she gets in the car and then her on again, off again love interest, Brody Jenner, is just like sitting there like looking at her as the car drives away. And then as the car goes down the street, you see the palm trees and everything move in the background like a set moving. And then everybody like, all right, rap, it's rap. They're like, they clapping and then the car turns back around. The girl gets out the car, get a nigga a hug. I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And then, a couple years later, I actually saw they had a second version of the series finale. And basically, it was that the girl drives away, and then the guy, when he leaves, he goes upstairs because he told the girl the reason she would leave, and part of the reason is because he had a girlfriend, and he didn't want to be with her. So when he goes upstairs back to his apartment, he walks in, and then the bitch Lauren Conrad is sitting on the couch, and Lauren was pretty much the main character all through the series, but then she left the last season as this girl was coming back. So now the second version was like the villain girl leaving and then Lauren being back. So I'm just like, and then the whole time I think everybody was like, so the Hills wasn't real? Like, that was a fucking letdown because it was like, what the fuck is this? So that's memorable to me. That scene literally lives rent free in my head. Mm-hmm. I just think about it all the time. And so that's two. My third one I would say is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Perfect ending. They wrapped it up. We know where everybody went. You know, like everybody moved out their house.
I'm not savvy like that. I don't.
Oh, damn.
I've watched a few episodes of The Fresh Prince. I like it.
Well, isn't it on HBO Max? We can watch the last episode so you can see it. Why not? We don't. Fresh Prince is
it has probably got a lot of seasons.
Yeah, it's not the type of show you have to watch all of it. It's just I would show you the very last episode so you can see they wrapped it in a nice bow. That was one of the shows where they know they were ending and they got to wrap it perfectly. And they wrapped it, I think, in a way that it showed everybody in the studio audience, like the whole cast come back and the studio audience give them like a standing ovation. So that was cute. So that's number 3 that stands out to me. Number 4 is The Office. I should have left that for 5, but I can't remember my 4, my last one right off. The Office wrapped perfectly in a similar way. I literally cried. I laughed.
Yeah, you've cried a couple of times watching the ending. The fucking candles and all that shit.
Oh yeah. Well, that wasn't the series finale, but that was when Michael proposed.
The series finale was the wedding.
Yeah, when who married who?
Pam and whatchamacallit got married.
No.
Hold on, nah.
You could think of it. The series finale. How did the show end? The Office.
I thought it ended with Pam and the boy on light getting married.
They was already married.
Okay, so maybe Bob Vance.
No, they was already married. You want me to tell you?
Michael.
No, they was already married. Do you want me to tell you? I can't believe your boy.
Who the fuck did he married her? Oh,
you didn't know?
Shit, hell nah.
See what I mean? And then if you look at the first episode, his ass, I watched all the Offices with you.
No. I swear to God, I remember. You know why I remember? Because I'm going to tell you what happened. Michael wound up being his best man. Yeah, I remember that shit. And him and whatchamacallit, like, I think they did something like hug or they was cool. Him and the boy he used to always beef with.
Yeah, that was his best man.
Yeah,
well, he let Michael be his best man, but he was the best man because they didn't know Michael was coming.
Yeah.
And
so I do remember. Don't act like I be up here, Captain.
So yes, Dwight married Angela. So The Office was perfect ending to a 9-season run. So I said Moesha, The Hills, Fresh Prince, The Office, and what was my 5th one? I think when I was on my way here, I was thinking the 5th one was The Cosby Show. Not that it's not one of my favorite endings, but it definitely, they tied that in a nice bow too.
Quite a few good TV.
Oh yeah, I watch TV.
I would like to see how The Cosby Show ended.
The Cosby Show ended in a neat, basically it wasn't a cliffhanger. And Theo graduated college, and everybody came to the graduation.
When I was growing up, I remember they kept bringing The Cosby Show back.
I think they brought it back in a way where it was just Cliff and Claire, like it was just them.
They brought another one back where Theo was like a teacher and shit.
Theo was. Are you sure he was a teacher? Because he was like a teacher during the show.
He was something. They brought one back with Theo being older and shit. I remember it specifically.
But yeah, I don't know if the Cosby Show was the fifth one I was gonna say, but I do think about that ending sometimes too. But I really would have said Different World if he didn't say it.
Do you have an honorable mention?
Honorable mention endings. I'm trying to think of another bad one. Some shows just end very boring. Damn, I don't know if one sticks out to me.
Mine's honorable mention is Hung on HBO. When she beat her with that belt, kept calling her T-Braid, that shit was fucking hilarious. I don't even think that was the final episode, but just that one part. She was like, I'm a motherfucking pimp, bitch.
Oh, yeah. Damn, I'm trying to think if I can think of one before we go in the store.
You didn't like how Breaking Bad ended?
I mean, I just, the whole time I wanted him to live.
I felt like, realistically, yeah, though, once you do all that, sometimes you can go too far where you know you're not going to make it out of that situation.
Yeah.
All that murder and all that being wanted, like, on the FBI's most wanted list.
Damn, I really can't think of another one. What shows?
We done watched The Wire.
Oh, I won't even think of the shows we watched together. How Lincoln Heights in?
I did Lincoln Heights in.
See, that's what I meant by memorable.
That earthquake.
Cause that won't the end though.
I think we literally watched that shit twice.
I don't know. So yeah, y'all, that's my 5. I don't have time to sit here and really ponder. I might come back if I think of something while we in the store, but I really think those are the 5 that I actually do think about quite often.
Oh, I remember how it ended.
I know my 5th one.
What?
The Parkers. You know how that ended, right?
They going into Moesha. No, how they end?
Stanley married Nikki. Stanley married Nikki. So yeah, the Parkers. Because that whole time, Stanley was acting like Nikki won't shit. And then he literally broke up her wedding. And came down the aisle, lip quivering and shit. So yeah, that'll be my 5th one. That was definitely more memorable to me than the Cosby Show. But we're about to go into the store. It's been a long day. And yeah, if y'all should answer the question with us below. So comment below.
And we're waiting Birdman hands.
5 shows with the most memorable endings to you, and let's, we can conversate a little bit. But yeah, I think that's the end of this
Tap in with this
episode. So yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and we will see y'all next time.
That's a fact. Let me turn this easy off.
Bye, y'all.
1.